What are the worst roommate qualities that you literally cannot live with? That would drive you up a wall, have you jumping out the window trying to break your lease as fast as possible, trying to get out of Dodge. There's probably lots you can think of, and I'm sure you've experienced a handful of them if you're watching this video. This is coming from the perspective of someone who has had lots of roommates in the past. A roommate could even be your significant other. Also from someone who is a landlord and has seen a multitude of different dynamics among tenants and roommate situations. So here are our top 5 bad roommate qualities to consider if you are thinking about living with someone or maybe trying to feel out a situation where you're already living with a roommate. First one would be when you're living with more than just the roommate. This could be a pet, this could be a significant other, and you don't know about it. This happens a lot. Your roommate could get into a relationship and then the person starts staying over more and more and more frequently until they are literally your third roommate who you did not ask for. This comes with a lot of baggage. Utilities go up, privacy goes down, noise goes up. You have to work around more schedules. It's a whole thing, and it totally shifts the dynamic of your current roommate situation. And the worst thing is, you didn't know about it until you realized it. So that is our top worst roommate quality to look out for. Number 2, for our foodies, it's when your roommate eats your food. This is probably happening more and more since COVID, and people are working from home and spending more time looking at their fridge when they're taking breaks from Zoom and Microsoft Teams calls with their job. They are sitting home and eating what is there, right? Probably one of the worst feelings when you come home and you open up the fridge, crack open that box of pizza to get the last slice, and it's gone. And it's literally an empty pizza box chilling in your fridge. Can't eat the cardboard. Well, you can, but you probably should. So that is our second worst roommate quality when living with someone else, is when they eat your food. You're not someone's personal chef. Number 3 would be damaging your belongings. This happens in a lot of cases where if, say, you furnished the place more than the other roommate or roommates, your couch can get damaged, different items, your air fryer can stop frying, your toaster can stop toasting, things like that really, especially if you're on a busy schedule, you need these things to be working at certain time periods. And by golly, is it annoying when they don't? Maybe you need to vacuum. Maybe you need to run the dishwasher. Maybe they cracked your favorite antique china that you have from your great grandma. Who's gonna replace that? In any case, it's not fun when they damage your belongings. 4th worst quality in a roommate to look out for is when they invite weird friends over. This kind of goes along with, if they're bringing their partner over. No one likes a weird friend. Your house is a castle. It's supposed to be a sanctuary. It is not a zoo for random strangers and creatures to come in and out of. You want it to be somewhere where you feel comfortable and safe, and you want it to feel like home. And when there's people buzzing in and out throughout the day and you have no idea who they are and they're giving you weird vibes and they smell weird, it is not a fun experience and situation. It makes you want to be home less, doesn't it? And our 5th and final one is a common one, and this is one you hear probably a lot on a lot of lists, is when they don't pay rent. There's no excuse at this point, because in this day and age, 2025, people can pay rent through Venmo, through Zelle, through lots of different modes that are really right from your phone, and they're super quick and easy, so no one's waiting for a check. There's less and less excuses, fewer and fewer excuses to not pay your rent. But it does happen, and if you're on the same legally binding lease with someone, it's not a fun experience when having to figure out who's gonna pay for the rent that is your portion, not my portion, but someone's gotta pay it if we want to keep living here. Not a fun time. So those are our 5 bad qualities in a roommate to look out for.